I have an enormous amount of respect for the commentary team. It's a very difficult job to sit there because I've tried to do it and I was horrible at it. To get there, to sit there and think of something to talk about that people are going to care about. And I know we're the low-hanging fruit. And most of the time, they're really cool to me. But like I said, if they want to talk to me about how I did my job or give me I'm always open to talk to them. Smart guys.
Helen Yee here in Las Vegas. Always great to be catching up with the one and only, the great Herb Dean. Always great to see you. You're a very busy man.
Oh, hi, Helen. Good to see you too. Thanks for coming by, and saying hi to me because I know you're always busy too.
Well, we are standing in front of the good vibes sign, which you yourself, you're always good vibes only.
Oh, yeah. Good vibes. Good vibes. That's right.
Yeah, well, hey, last time I spoke to you, we were talking about, you told me that you used to be a rapper, and the fans wanted to know, what's your rapper name?
Okay, I might save that for next time, but I'll tell you what kind of rapper I was. I was like one of those guys who like to rap about how good a rapper I am and about what I thought were deep thoughts. And then one day I realized they weren't so deep, and I stopped.
So not like Tupac.
No, I wasn't like Tupac.
You told me the next time that we spoke, you would tell me your rapper name.
Okay, if you guess it, I'll tell you if you're close.
Okay, how many chances do I get?
2.
2? Okay. Herbie Herb.
Close.
Close?
Uh-huh.
Herbie Fresh.
No, but that's good. I like that one. I'm gonna bring it back. If I rap again, that's gonna be the name, Herbie Fresh. I like that.
Do you think you are gonna rap again?
No.
No.
I was horrible.
Really?
I hope not, but yeah. But it was definitely no need to keep doing it.
Well, someone told me you got some bars.
Yeah,
Do you have a bar on the spot?
No bar. Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Stay tuned. But have you ever heard Bryce Mitchell rap?
Oh, he has bars.
He does.
Yeah, Bryce. Right? I mean, really. He really does. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Working my hands, working my stance. Opponent throw a jab, but I seen in advance. Rear hand parry, but I gotta get it back up just for the hook. I already know it's coming. I ain't even got a...
Eminem better watch out because, he's coming for that title.
Yeah. No, Bryce has got him. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So who's your favorite rapper currently? Do you have one?
Let me see. Who's my favorite rapper current? Well, I don't know if he counts as just a rapper now, but that Toby Inigwe, how do you say that? Toby Inigwe? Man,
Can you rap a verse or sing?
He's got some song called Home, I think. Hope you make it home. Try Jesus, not me, because I got hands. Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. I like him, yeah.
Yeah, so no Kendrick Lamar, no Drake.
Andre 3000, I think, is one of my all-time favorites,
Talented.
too. Yeah.
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 No P. Diddy over here.
No. That would be a no.
He's running away. And no Diddy parties either.
No.
Marked safe from Diddy parties.
Yes. Fortunately, I've never been to one. No.
Well, because I know you live in LA,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Near the beach. It's nice, Oceanside.
Yeah. I live in Pasadena,
Okay.
so kind of near the mountains. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, just quick flight, 45-minute flight to Las Vegas.
Yeah. Just right on over to Burbank Airport. Here I am.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I know you travel here a lot. Obviously, tonight, Dana White's Contender Series, and you were just here for Noche UFC. What did you make of that?
Oh man, that was amazing. Noche UFC. I didn't really have a expectation, but whatever I was expecting, it was far exceeded. I really enjoyed it. It was. I'm just happy to be a part of a sport that's doing something like this. Greatest sporting event ever.
Yeah, because you're someone who you're constantly on the go, constantly, at all these different venues, all these different fights. I mean, I know you were literally in there working, but did you get a chance to kind of soak up the scene?
Oh, yeah. I mean, because in between the fights, there was all the visuals that they would do. And you really felt like I mean, I remember when some of the things were happening on the screen, you could hear people screaming because like they could feel like things were like crashing down on them and stuff like that. You know, they knew it wasn't happening, but they screamed anyway. You know, yeah,
it was like a experience, almost
Yeah.
like a ride.
yeah, like a ride. Yeah.
Well, it was beautiful. And like I mentioned, I mean, you're a very busy man. You're very busy too in that main event with Merab versus Sean O'Malley. Have you had a chance to reflect on that yet?
Okay, you know, I watched some parts of it, and you know, and I watched it, and it was you know, it was a good fight, and you know, yeah, I think, you know, I had some things to do. There was a lot going on there, you know, especially with the you know, I mean, I don't want to harp on it, but yeah, as a referee, it is our job to be in charge of excessive coaching if we think there is a rule. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I kind of wanted to go back, reflect on the fight. Like in round one, before the fight started, I believe Sean O'Malley's coach, Tim, had yelled something to Merab, which even afterwards he admitted in his YouTube channel. I think he said something like, be patient, Merab, or something. And you gave him a warning, right, for excessive coaching?
Yeah, well, yeah, well, so of course I try. I'm not here to be anyone's parents or anything, and we want people's personalities to be able to shine. That's what makes our sport fun. We have some great personalities, but there is a rule that the seconds are not to interfere in the fight, and that's including trying to influence the referee for one thing. They even specifies that. But you definitely can't try to influence the other fighter or distract them. Your job is to coach your fighter, and so yeah, my job is to do something about it.
Is that a common thing that you've seen, or is there something to prevent that from happening moving forward?
Well, no, it happens, and we do address it, and it's been happening as long as the sport's been here, you know what I mean? And even coaching the referee through the fighter, okay, well, Herb's going to stand you up because all he wants to do is hold you, and he's a boring bitch-ass wrestler, and you know what I mean? They're going to coach me through coaching their fighter and whatnot, and we know it, and so if it gets to be too much, say, hey, that's a little excessive, coach your fighter, and it's in the rules, and so that's what the rule is for.
Well, speaking of rules, in the second round, I believe Merab was kissing Sean O'Malley, and you told him to stop. Have you ever seen that before, a fighter kiss another fighter?
Yes, and that does fall under unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay.
Yeah, so it does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, abusive language, things like that. Yeah, you're not supposed to do.
I understand, Noche UFC, it was a love letter to Mexico, but maybe no love in the octagon, right?
Yeah, it was a little bit romantic. Yeah. No.
Too romantic?
Yeah, a little too much romance. Yeah. Well.
So no romance in the octagon moving forward?
Yes, definitely. No romance.
Okay. In the fifth round, when you had called for Merab to work multiple times, from your vantage point, what makes you, determine when to call for more action or when to ask a fighter to work more?
Yeah. Well, no, I think so. I've seen on social media people have spoken about me calling the fighters to act more for action, more action, and that's what I've always done. I can tell you about I can tell you what I tell the fighters during the rules briefing. I tell them, anytime I'm going to interfere, any intervention, I'm going to talk to you first. Like if I'm going to stand up, and what I'm going to say first, I'm going to say, let's work. I usually clap. That means, and what I'm expecting from him is not busy work. I've specified. I'm looking for effort to finish the fight. So you're either to posture to where you can potentially set up fight-ending attacks or advance your position. Effort to advance, because it's not as easy as just passing the guard, but effort to pass, effort to advance your position, effort to bring the fight to a finish. Because those rules are there. That rule was put in, standing up, and fighters, to make our sport look the way we want it to look. And there's a lot of smart guys, especially even our commentary team. They have opinions on it. And I'm always interested in talking to those guys because they think about this sport a lot, and they're gonna, I'm sure they could give me some. They give me some viewpoint I've never thought about. I know I'm always going to be learning something new from some of these athletes, if they take some time to share with me. But it's what we want our sport to look like. And I think I'm going to do the Contender Series tonight. I think we want the fights to look like the guys that get signed on the Contender Series. That's what I think that's why they signed those guys, because I think that's what they want our sport to look like. And so guys who maybe get ahead and are going to manage position, because that's one thing, we have position in this sport, and a dominant position makes it so that you're able to attack your opponent, and it limits their ability to attack you. And if you're not using that to progress towards a win of the fight, it can be looked at as a hiding place to ride out a win. And if that's what we want our sport to look like, somebody in charge let me know. But I think we want it to look like the fights on the Contender series, and so that's why we tell guys to work.
Well, I appreciate the detailed explanation. And because, obviously, like on Twitter, on social media, like you mentioned, a lot of people were talking and also kind of wondering, for example, like when Merab was throwing knees and stuff, like what that was considered as well.
Well, I think, I don't know. We want to see things where it looks like the person's trying to finish the fight.
Got it.
So, if somebody gets a position and then they're going to throw knees for a minute to start setting things up to progress towards the finish, that's what we're looking to see. And so whatever that looks like, working towards fight ending, I think if he sat there and did those knees for 5 minutes, I'm not sure if it would end the fight, let's say a round of that. So those aren't the kind of things you're looking for. Someone maintaining a position and doing something they could do for 5 minutes and not end the fight, I'm not saying I'm making all these decisions on my own, but the people I talk to, as far as for regulators who are in charge and different people who work with my position, they seem to be on the same page with me. So
during the fight, do you ever feel pressure, like from the atmosphere or the crowd at all?
Well, you can feel that, but over the years, I usually get myself in the right frame of mind when I get in there. I review everything, and I review what my job is, my trust. My job, my focus is to do the best I can for those two athletes that are in there at that time. And unfortunately, it's not about me. And so that helps me, is when I'm focused here. My job is to try to give these guys an environment where they can have a clean outcome and have a cleanly arbitrated match without that's what I'm there to do.
And you mentioned like the commentary team. So you're telling me like Joe Rogan, none of those guys have reached out to you yet. They haven't called you on your cell phone?
No, they have my phone number, but I'm not sure who it was because I haven't listened to them, but I can tell I have a feeling because I hear some of the same phrases. So usually when you hear the same phrase repeated by multiple people, it's usually something the commentary said, It's interesting. It's cute. It's cute because you see like grown men with a beard. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, I'm always there. I'm going to be at the Apex tonight, and I always love chatting with those guys. Sometimes, when they take some time to talk to me, I always love catching up with them.
You were about to spit some bars right there about them being cute with the beard.
No. I'm talking about some of the. Anyway,
the comments. Well, how do you tune out the noise? Or like you mentioned your social media kind of blowing up. How do you kind of tune everything out after a fight?
Well, I know what my job is.
Yeah.
And and that's what I'm there to do. I'm going to do that to the best of my ability.
And that's why you are the gold standard.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. Oh. Anyone who's interested in being an official or getting involved with officiating, especially with inspecting, that's something that I've been doing. I've been doing referee training courses. We also have inspector certificates, and that's something that's needed throughout this country and the world is good referees and good judges, but also people to organize that side, the inspection side.
Good to know. On herbdean.com?
Oh, yeah, you can go to herbdean.com. Or you can follow me on Instagram. Get on there and cuss me out, stuff like that. At Herbdean MMA. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, just joking. But I'm there, Herbdean MMA, Instagram.
And last year when I spoke to you is right before your birthday.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is chicken feet?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. I'm going to try this.
Oh, yay. I'm happy.
All right. Okay.
You're grabbing its
I'm
finger.
going to do it like that. All right. It's a little cold, right? Usually this would be warmer, right? you know, because it's kind of gelatinous around the edges here. Now,
good for
where's the best part I should bite at? I'm going to bite right here. Okay.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's good. Mm-hmm.
It's good. Herb Dean approves.
Yeah. I'm on a diet, so I'm not going to finish it. But it's tasty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll have to get some of this when I'm not on a diet.
From the Schmo and I, because it is almost your birthday.
Oh, that's right. That was it that long? It was a year ago, huh? Yeah.
But I feel like we just spoke yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see. We had chicken feet last time. All right. Okay. This is a fork. Ooh. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm gonna pull it out.
A happy birthday chocolate cake.
That looks delicious. That looks expensive. Looks like it came from someplace fancy.
Well, just for you. I wish I knew how to bake, but you know, not that talented, just good at eating food, not baking.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Do you like? Yeah, of course.
I'm
You like chocolate?
This. This is really sweet.
Yeah, because I know you just flew in. You
birthday
must
to
be
me.
hungry.
Yeah. Happy birthday to me. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this.
You know how you're constantly everywhere. I'm seeing you at all these different promotions, all these different fights. Like, how many airline miles do you have now?
I don't know. I have a lot though. I'm constantly. That's what I do. Is that people invite me to referee fights, and that's what I like doing. And so if someone invites me to come, I'm gonna go do it.
So you would say you spend more time on an airplane than you do at your own house?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
There's some months where I feel like I do. Yeah.
Well, I feel like this month, right? You've been everywhere.
Yeah. I was in India not too long ago. I'm gonna go to UFC Paris.
Nice.
Yeah.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Wow. Have fun.
Yeah,
Be safe.
Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for the fans who love you and can't wait to see more of you, especially tonight, Dana White's Contender Series and this weekend in Paris and Salt Lake, you'll be there too?
No, I don't think I'll make Salt Lake. I think I might. I think that's the same time I might be at a different promotion. But I'm definitely looking forward to doing Dana White Contender Series tonight. The fights are always great. What's really great about when I work here in Nevada, we have a meeting before every fight, and then we have breakaway meetings where different parts where the judges go over things and referees go over things, and we talk about things that happened and what could we do better. And we're always, everyone, I think it's something that started during COVID, and refereeing is getting a lot better. We're having a lot of conversations.